So I'm not a slut, but I play one on drugs. It's not going too well either, but you know, I just don't feel the party scene anymore. It's not happening for me. I don't want to go out as much anymore. My body doesn't tell me not to go out anymore. I think I'm going through party menopause. However, there's sometimes I need a drug, like when I'm having sex. If it hurts, I always have an epidural on the nightstand. I did have the one boyfriend that we met at a gay dance club, well, as opposed to a straight one, but anyway. It was really one of those times when you meet someone, you just click, you get along so great, the conversation's easy, it's just a breeze. From the moment we met, it was pure ecstasy. Then, unfortunately, it went sour about 6 months later, and actually it turned into a really bitter breakup. He got custody of the gym, and I sent him back to Queens, where he belongs. And he's like, you know, the last thing he said, he's like, you know, you blew it, I'm a good catch. And I'm like, you know, you are a good catch, and I hope you catch something. Wow, thank you. You know, I was really nervous about this show. I was so nervous, I needed to find a way to relax, so I decided to go to church. And it really helped. I felt so much better after. Well, of course it helps that I go to a gay church, also known as the New York Sports Club. You know, I'm amazed at how many people have iPods at the gym. I wouldn't get one. I thought it would just throw off my workout. It just, you know, it just wouldn't work. It'd be very distracting. And then I decided, okay, I'm going to get one. And I found out, hey, you can do pull-ups to the carpenters. I know the gym's working for me too. I'm getting bigger. I know this because my dress size has gone from a 10 to a 14. I also know I'm getting bigger because now when I go to my closet to try on the dresses, I put them on and they rip apart. It's like I put on a dress and I change into the fabulous Hulk. So, you know, I would like to have kids one day. As a matter of fact, I was in the locker room one day and I saw this cute guy and I thought, I really want to say hi, but you know, I hate that expression, that's so gay, but that's gay. Meeting someone in the locker room, okay? So I was like, you know, I thought, well, what if this really works out? We're together 30 years, and I was like, we met at the gym. Is that what we want to tell our grandchildren? Because I do want to have kids. I don't know how it's going to work, because I'm getting older and my ovaries are starting to dry. So I think I'll have a child with a lesbian. That way the child will have a male role model. It ain't gonna be me. If I did have kids, I would want to name the child, especially if it's a girl, but who would I name her after? Would I name her Judy after Judy Garland? Would I name her Betty after Betty Davis? Or would I name her Mary after my friends? You know, this thing about gay marriage really makes me mad. These politicians get married 2 and 3 times, cheat on their wives, and they say, we're going to denigrate the institution of marriage? Hasn't Jennifer Lopez already done that? I mean, please, every time I turn around, she's in a new relationship. They just keep popping up. She's like the Lopez dispenser. Puff Daddy, Mark Anthony, Chris Judd, Ben Affleck. Jenny's been around the block. Anyway, the bottom line is I want to get married, but I can't because they won't let me, and I don't have a boyfriend. Sometimes it sucks being single. Lately my booty calls have been collect. So I'm out there doing the dating thing, and you know, that's always going well. But I did do one of those speed dating things. I went on 30 dates in an hour and a half. It's called being on jury duty. Turns out my soulmate is a 62-year-old woman who sells fajitas at street fairs. I've been running, oh, thank you, honey. I've been running the self-help route too, with those books, reading all the books. And some of them are very helpful. One I really recommend you read is called Tops Are from Mars, Bottoms Are from Uranus. I've been trying a spiritual approach to meeting guys too. There's that website, WWJD, What Would Jesus Do? You know, that group started it, they don't want you to drive an SUV, so they're like, ask yourself, what would Jesus drive? Don't drive an SUV. I thought, that's interesting. How can I apply what would Jesus do to my life? Now when I go to dance clubs, I get there, I look at the hundreds and hundreds of gay men, and I ask myself, who would Jesus go home with? The last few years I've been going out mostly with Asian men. Are there any Asian men in the house tonight? Yeah, ooh, I know you're here because I brought you. Yeah, give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a hand. I have. You know, when I first started going out with Asian guys, I'd go and say hi to one, and then they'd look at me like, do you only go out with Asian guys? And I'm like, damn it, there they are playing the rice card. My favorite Asians to go out with are the Filipinos. Yeah, woo is right. Okay, my least favorite Asians to go out with are the women. Sometimes I feel like I've met every Asian in New York, like there's nobody left. I've either hit on them, I've met them, whatever, they're not interested, whatever, it's all come and gone. Like, sometimes I feel like I've gone through the entire Yellow Pages. Isn't it amazing in this day and age there are hardly any Asians on TV or in the movies? What do you have, Jackie Chan, Lucy Liu, and Joan Rivers? I know that is so wrong. Is she still on TV? Well, I hope no one thinks I'm a racist because of all those jokes, but because I don't have a racist bone in my body. Well, sometimes I have a racist bone in my body. Sometimes people think just because I'm gay I know nothing about sports, but I know a lot about sports. I know all the players. Pac-Man Jones, Kobe Bryant, Darryl Strawberry. I watch Court TV. I was even in one of those fantasy leagues, which is funny because I won my league, but I didn't know what a fantasy league was. I thought it was a shirtless picture of Tom Brady in a bottle of lube. And I won my league. I would beat 11 straight guys, and they never forget. They just never forget. Well, because I keep telling them, but you know. Sometimes I go to the games, and I'll see the in the middle of the game, everyone gets drunk. Have you been there? You know, they get drunk and bombed, and they get really stupid. And then someone will make an error, and you'll hear someone go, "Oh, that dumb homo," or "that stupid faggot." And I'm like, there's a guy with a sports shirt and the name of another man on his back. That seems pretty gay to me. I don't want a sports shirt with Gerard on my back. I want Gerard coming out my back. You know, no one has ever said to me in my life, like, I guess they just all know I'm gay, but whatever. No one's ever said to me, you've just never been with a real woman. And I thought, well, I've been with a drag queen. You know what the old expression, once you go drag, you never go back? Were you expecting a rhyme? Thank you very much, I'm Gerard.